And Huawei has filed a new lawsuit against the U.S. government for seizing equipment, as reports claim that the Trump administration could require 5G equipment to be manufactured outside of China. RT's Rachel Blevins is joining us now with the latest there. Rachel, what exactly is Huawei suing the U.S. over this time?
Well, Manila, Huawei has filed a lawsuit against the United States Commerce Department, claiming it stole equipment from the Chinese tech giant 2 years ago and still has not given it back. Now, this conflict dates back to 2017, and it involves several pieces of Huawei equipment that were being tested at an independent facility in California. After the testing was done, that equipment was supposed to be sent back to China, but instead it was intercepted and seized by the U.S. in Anchorage, Alaska. Despite claims from Huawei that it complied with all necessary export regulations. Now, according to the lawsuit, the U.S. government seized the shipment to investigate whether it required additional licenses before being exported to China. Huawei claimed it provided all of the necessary information that was requested, but the U.S. has yet to comply, and the equipment remains in Alaska to this day. Now, this comes as FedEx today issues an apology for returning a package containing a Huawei phone. The company claims it was an operational mistake, but it is already being investigated by Huawei for rerouting packages sent to the tech giant last month. China has warned it is also creating an unreliable entities list similar to the one used by the U.S., which will include companies, organizations, and individuals that pose a national security risk to China. The latest mistakes by FedEx have raised fears it could be on that list, but a spokesperson for China's foreign ministry said the focus should be on the U.S. government.
The U.S. government has abused the national security concept and state power to suppress a Chinese company with trumped-up charges. This is the root cause of the problem and the chaos. The facts prove that the U.S.'s practice of bullying only ends up hurting both Chinese and American companies.
A new report claims the Trump administration could soon require that next-generation 5G technology be made outside of China in order to be allowed in the U.S. It states that as part of President Trump's executive order requiring a 150-day review of Huawei, officials will ask telecom companies if they can develop products outside of China and at what cost. Meanwhile, the U.S. added another 5 Chinese tech organizations to a trade blacklist on Friday, claiming, as with Huawei, they pose a significant risk to national security and do not align with the foreign policy interest of the United States. The decision was made days prior to when Trump is set to meet with Chinese leaders at the annual G20 summit in Japan, and it has sparked concerns that the increased pressure from the U.S. could ruin hopes of an end to the ongoing trade war between the two countries. Manila, back to you.
Hey YouTube, thanks for checking out our channel. We hope you enjoyed the video. We have tons of content for you just like this. For more of RT America's one-of-a-kind news and analysis, be sure to subscribe and never stop questioning more.